Hello. Hello everyone. Yep. If I move it in a certain way, it doesn't work anymore. Like, I'm not gonna try to demonstrate it right now. But yeah. Soon I will have to buy a new one, unfortunately. It is what it is. It served me for nearly 4 years, guys. I will work a bit, but want to give you my... Thank you very much, Andras TV. And welcome, Stephanie Stidham. Welcome and hi. Let me know about the audio balance. Is music good? Is my voice good? This stream actually going to be a little short, I think, like 2 hours at best. I'm a little tired tonight. Okay. I hope you do. I'm doing better than last week. But now my microphone is dying. Hello, Yellow Cat. Welcome. Okay. Page manager. It's fine. Game manager. Привет, Влад. Oh, 5 people. Welcome everyone. Welcome. How is everyone doing? How was your weekends? Anything fun, everyone? I was helping someone to do something about their games. So I've been a little busy, and I think I'm finally start to pulling out of my depressive state. Hello, Trika. Have anyone played some games, maybe? Anything interesting? So tonight I want to start with actually introducing a way to build towers. Something simple yet important. Overrides. Level. Yes, you don't say. Oh god. Tear of the Key. Oh, is that a Zelda game? I see. I don't have Siege, and I know I can emulate it. I probably should. Okay. It's an individual tower. Let's use this an update. I am a little scared with how I'm doing right now stuff, and I'm doing it through an list of all the enemies, and I search through that list like this, and I'm a little scared about this. I feel like it's not a good idea to do. Because like if we launch the game right now, okay, let's hypothetically drop like $16 towers. Okay, and now imagine if each of them, I just want to make sure that my game not gonna lag a lot. That's what, like, keep in mind the performance, always trying to, like, okay, let's say we will have 3,000 or 4,000 of enemies, and it's doing really good with 4,000 enemies, like, Jesus, that's a good FPS. Even if we think about like graphics and stuff, I don't think we will be having more than 1,000 enemies on the screen at a time. It's like, shouldn't be a thing, right? And besides this, remember, we do have like debug logs at this moment. But if we will say for int e equals 0, transform the so we will try, we'll say multiplied by random value. So that will make our 50. Oh, I see. Sure, if you really want explicitly. So yeah, that's definitely kills the performance. Holy moly, that's a dead performance. And that's if it's like 25. Yeah, this is, I don't know. This is the problem that everyone occasionally have to deal with. It's like, how do I solve a problem? How do I proceed forward? What do I do? Let's go here. Sequential spawn. We will say 3000. And it will only be 10. So then it's like better, but still it's around 900. It start to get really questionable in quality. Yeah. Like it's and this is like 16 towers doing 25 searches. You know what? Let's follow the very simple principle I heard once. Don't do optimization until it's actually necessary. Без палева. РПГ, ты имеешь в виду экшен РПГ? Да, будут, как я и сказал до этого, у меня был прям серьезный период. Я на 2 недели выпал в такую тяжкую депрессию, ты его вообще не представляешь. Прям капец депрессуха была. Ну и получилось так, что, короче, ни черта я не делал. Вообще ни черта. А 2 недели просто вот с жизни как и нету. Поэтому сорян, будут в разработке. Скорее всего, следующий будет Sims, и после него уже будет экшен RPG. Окей? Sorry, I just needed to answer on Russian. My bad. Okay. So, player manager. So what we're going to do is we're not going to pay attention to performance for now. We will say, yeah, performance is an important thing, but we will deal with it if it starts to become an issue. So we don't sit there and stare at the screen trying to predict what should we do and what should we not do. So let's just make tower manager. Serialize field. Game object. Base tower. Then we will say player lives. Wait, where do I have player lives? Wait. Oh yeah. How do I get it? On pass completed. Oh, okay. Stage manager instance lives take damage. Okay. You will not have this. Yes, I know. On pass completed. Player lives removed. Player manager. Okay. Player lives. Did I just make it static over here? And don't. I already have stage manager as singleton. So if I make Hello, Andrei Ivanikov. Welcome. Move object. So if it on pass complete, take damage. Sure. Okay. Check low. Fine. How do I deal with this? I don't know. You don't know. I'm. Let's say did not. Wait, what? Should I just really just say make it static? No. Yes. Let's just move forward. I'm not gonna sit there an entire stream and try to make a decision should I have player lives as a singleton or not. Yes, this is bad, but let's move forward. Let's do something. Let's press buttons. Or should I not? Why would I not? Okay, let's think about it for a moment. How it can bite me in the ass in the future if my player lives are a singleton. Okay, how can it hurt me? It's... I genuinely don't see how it can be a issue in the future if I have it as a singleton. It's a single player game. It's obviously a single player game. Right? What if I avoid doing this? And I will say over here we will say stage manager public action on and on pass and reached. And we will say when this is done, and based on this, so if we look here, wait, it's an action. So in this case, Unity event, right? If I do that, it will show me like Unity thing. Yeah. If I do it like this, okay. So and the enemy object move object, stage manager instance. On and pass. I read and pass and reached. I will say this public on pass and reached invoke, and here we will be able to pass whatever we want and whatever we need. Right? Yes. So now we can just keep adding stuff over here, but on the other hand, it's like I cannot add stuff from different Okay, what if we do it like this? Action on pass and reached, and we just subscribe everything over here. What if I try to make events through the scriptable object and make them even more? I'm sorry everyone that I'm just sitting there and just looking at this. I'm trying to think how to do it properly. I just want to move player lives out of stage, and player lives is player lives. For now, let's keep it like this. Fine. Player lives will be like this for now. It's valuable to see how you work through things. Thank you very much. I'm sorry if it's not as entertaining, but thank you very much. So, public. Wait. What else do I want? Besides player lives, I want to add something else. I want to have player mana or something like this to summon towers. So do I want to keep it doing like this? Stage lives. Yes, I do want to say mana pool because that's how it will work. Yes, let's do it. Mana pool, and then we will say we do have like do I want to do just integer current so it's how much mana do I have, and then I will be like public void add mana count public current plus equals count. Hello Donkun, welcome. Tract mana mana if current val less or equals to count. Actually we can just be even more funnier. Return current val less or equals to count. Oh wait, more or equals. Okay. How is everyone? Anything? Just let's talk about something while I code. I would love to talk about something. That definitely keeps me more engaged with what I'm doing. So mana pool. Okay. Player lives. Tower manager. Assets. Tower. It's impressive I'm holding at least 6 people. I'm sorry, Akai. Oh god. Oh god. It's hot where I live. You cannot imagine. Like, okay, for you, it's probably, if I tell you, it would be funny, but for me, it's awfully hot. Okay. What can I do over here? I'm really not sure. So one of the... It works? What do you mean it works? What's in my area? Just out of curiosity, let's check it. Okay, what do you mean it works? So for me it's awfully hot and it's 21 degrees using Celsius. By the way, 10 people. Hello everyone. Public void place tower. People are probably laughing like 21 Celsius, that's nothing. But I'm Siberian guy. Nasibullah Umrani, welcome! And yes, good luck in your journey learning Unity. Yeah. It's really hot. This summer is going, and each subsequent summer will be getting worse and worse. Oh god. Place tower. Vector 3 world position. Instantiate base tower, game object, new tower, game object, and position that, whatever, that's just for now. Hello, Klaufy. Place towers, so... Yes, that's what's going to happen, but right now I just, like, step by step. Right now I just want to build the tower, make the paying for the tower, and then we will be complicating the tower building process. Oh god. The sweat absorber, the sweat multiplicator, the gaming chair. They're awful. Oh my god. Okay, so what next? So now I just need to call this at some point, and I just, like, Alessandro, you're 100% correct. It will be passed as a parameter, but like baby steps. Let's make something first and then see how we can work with it. This boss, Steffi, boss. Okay, player input. Yes, I used to be like this, but then I get older and suddenly I realized that a chair is a good investment. A decent chair is definitely a very good investment. So void update. We will just say we will have vector 3 mouse position on screen, and we will say vector 3 mouse position world position. Mouse position world. Just let's separate them like this. So on screen is simple input mouse position, but world will be a little different. We will say mouse position world equals screen mouse position okay, whatever, screen world. How is it done? I don't remember. My bad, which might be so comfy. Actually, there is an idea that you can be like laying on your back while coding or doing any kind of job. There is actually a food for thought about this. There is a possibility that it might be, there might be something healthy about it. If you keep your back straight, then there is point in it. Oh, yes, mine screen to world point. Okay, so let's actually serialize those two fields so we can easily test them. So let's see. What are you putting? Function. Okay. We need to make sure we. Okay. Thank you very much. And we will need to eradicate z to be 0 because we don't need it. We don't need the defs. Yay. Still using -10? Huh? Okay, whatever. Let's just say z is 0. Oh. Okay. Okay, so with this, now we will say, should we just immediately switch to one? Going from business apps to games has been interesting. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Honestly, even if we talk about this for a moment, going from teaching in university, like genuinely teaching it as a profession, and switching to doing this as a YouTuber is an experience. Like, there is so much difference between doing it at the work environment and with just normal people like, you know, like you or anyone else. It's a completely two different approaches. Input. Let's use a new input system immediately. Let's not beat around the bush. Let's make it right now. Sure. 1 second, everyone. Let's clear my screen for a second. Bam. Okay, we are back. Okay. I would advise to be careful about using visual scripting. You should learn how to use coding too. Because, like, yes, visual scripting is useful a lot, but like you need to understand the underlying working of the code to utilize visual scripting at full potential. Okay, so we have installed an input. Okay, so I have a new input system, right? How many? Yes, they occasionally are like this, I agree. Wait. Is it not complaining at all? No, it's going to be saying that you are using an old input system. No? Okay. Yes, replace input with... Are we still good? Wow. I thought it's going to break anything. Try to use both C# and Visual Script. Yes, that's a good idea. Please don't think you can do everything with visual scripting, because you will be pretty much redoing everything from scratch. Like, okay, so imagine you're using visual scripting, okay, and at some point you hit the wall, and it will happen. Visual scripting is not perfect. At some point you will need some kind of functionality which visual scripting doesn't support, and at this point you will be like, okay, so I need to use an actual C# to make this functionality. But you don't know C# because you spend your entire time learning visual scripting. You see, so you will be pretty much starting from scratch. Okay, so it's okay using an input mouse. Fine. So now, if input, it's really get mouse button down. It's not gonna complain about it. Really? Huh, interesting. I told the new input system immediately just say no, I'm not working with... Do you have birds, Mr. Greg? No, I don't have birds. Why do you ask? What do you make to for isometric? That's actually the problem I have. My tile marker is off from mouse by certain... in that case you probably should use some kind of raycast system to determine the position where your mouse intersects with the world. Visual scripting, shader graph, playables, text, audio, rendering, lens, light map, animator. Have I installed an input system on my input actions? Okay, new controls. Base controls. Like, am I tripping? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, yeah, I guess. Happy birthday? Okay, whatever. Oh, it's probably through the. I have my window opened. So it's probably either people screaming outside or actual birds outside. And occasionally there is train coming by. I live close to the train junction. Okay, so get mouse button down. Let's namespace it into the input game input, so they don't go into each other. Actually, yes, monopole. I do have like tower manager. Where is my tower enemy? I need to be a little more. Which do you find more enjoyable, teaching or university? I'm not gonna lie, YouTube. YouTube is way more enjoyable than when I were in university. In university, there is a lot of, let's say, limitations of what you can do and what you cannot do. And there is a good thing in it and there is bad thing in it. Let's be honest, the money was much better in university. Like, if we speak about money, university were paying better than YouTube. There is another pro of working in university is you have an outlet, okay, not outlet, you have an border of separation, somewhat of a border of separation between you and a student, and it's like a social norms, let's say it like this. So in my entire 5 years, in like maybe like 4 or 5 years in university, there was one time someone verbally attacked me, like start screaming at me, and it was stopped on the spot, like, just, you shut up or you're going to get expelled. You see what I mean? Bye, Nasibullah. Happy birthday, coming birthday. So, but with YouTube there is no such thing. I get wild stuff thrown at me, you cannot imagine. I do always bring it up, but I just don't give a damn about it at this point. It's like, who cares? People will say stupid stuff about you, it's like, you move on. But like, overall I would say, at the other hand, here I can do what I think is better, and I might make mistakes, I might say something stupid, wrong, but it is what I decide to do. It's not what Ministry of Education told me to do. Believe me, I hated when Ministry of Education told me, okay, you know what, you need to teach an 16-year-old dudes what is a mouse. Because in the program, like they define the program that you must explain to an modern growing up teenagers who is like in 1 or 2 years will be like legal adults. What is a mouse? What is a keyboard? Like, imagine how stupid that dialogue is. You walk in to like bunch of kids who probably all grew up with computers, and you're like, okay, tonight we will learn what is a mouse. Like, wow. And discovery of the century. So it's like, it's a waste of time. Like, it's a genuine waste of time, and you cannot just say, oh, let's just brush it off and just do something else, because if you do that, you're going to get in trouble. Like, they will find out. It's like, you cannot get away from it. Meanwhile here, if I don't think I should explain every time when I declare something like integer x, what is integer? Like, I know that most people who watch my videos understand what is integer. I can just skip it. I can just not talk about it, you know? And I can do that. I have authority over what I do and what I say, you see? So yeah, it's and because of that, there is much more artistic approach to what you do. Like, you know, it's an art to make videos. It doesn't matter that it's a teaching stuff. Yeah, it's a teaching process. It's education, but it's still somewhat of an art. And there is definitely fun in creating something. Another point is, like, while right now pay is not here, it's still not reaching the amount of university, you still have much more possibility to scale yourself higher. I got hired multiple times for being here on YouTube, which is like, just thank you very much, everyone. And because of that, I make more money. Like, just, yes, YouTube doesn't pay as much as university, but freelance works does pay more for, you know, for than university. You see what I'm saying? So yes, it's definitely better. Hello, Jude J. Hi. Oh, believe me, mouse is not the worst. Some lessons are just... I still remember my first year at the university, at least thank God we get rid of that, but in first university year I got a program for a previous teacher, okay? So it was pretty old program. It's probably from like borderline 90s, you know. And in the 90s, so you have like a lesson which is entitled an input devices. And input devices are like, yes, it's a keyboard, it's like a mouse. We all know what it is. It's like even microphone. It's like, you get what it is. I don't need to explain it. So you teach what is keyboard, and I'm not joking. There is a genuine chapter about typewriters. You teach in 2000. I was standing in front of a people. There is 2014 right now at that time, okay? I'm talking to kids who is like 16, 17, 18. And I'm like, you know what, guys? there is a thing called typewriter. And some big head from back of the class is like, oh yeah, I know what is typewriter. I read a Lovecraft. In one of the books they mentioned typewriter. And I'm like, yes, it's that old. It's like, okay, why do we have it? Why do we have typewriter for programming? Why do I explain what it is? You have to. If you don't, you get in trouble. So yeah, here is a story for you. A typewriter for programmers. Oh god. University. It was a glorious days. At least next year I got an updated program for a year and typewriters were gone. Still teaching what is a mouse. but typewriters finally got retired. Input type. None. Placing tower. Current input. Yeah, it was so important. It was just got cut out of education next year. I get that, like, you know, the keyboard is kinda pretty much related to the typewriter, but do you really need to spend like even 10 minutes of your lesson teaching kids what is a typewriter? Seriously, I don't think it's reasonable. Well, you need to understand something, Steffi, that our education and computer science is a fledgling thing. It's like, it's much better right now. Like, even like in the time when I were in university, it got better. Like, and I only worked like for 4 or 5 years. So it's like, it's improved a lot. And yes, it's improving even today. But like, the universities had no idea what have to teach and what to teach to kids in when I were in college and university. They had no idea. We were pretty much first, like the very first generation of people who needs to be educated in universities for an IT science, an actual IT. So they had zero idea how to teach us. So if this is why most of the programmers and IT specialists in Russia between 90s and like 2006-8, they are all self-taught. Like they were learning stuff by themselves. Because like there was no other ways how to do it. You either learn it or you don't know it. And again, lack of the internet access. Like, okay, Moscow had like an internet access, but my city didn't. We didn't have an internet access at all, you know? So it's like, it's a lot of trial and error how you get there. So yeah, it was different times. Well, I don't think I want to talk a lot about the 90s, but 90s was a wild time. So yeah, it was different. Let's leave it at that. So if we're placing tower, how do we deal with placing tower? Sure, I'm actually learning. Yeah, Russian language is very complicated. But I would say, I think a lot of people overstate how complex Russian language. Russian language is hard because there is a lot of information you need to memorize, and it's a little counterintuitive a lot of time. But the moment it clicks, it's like, it's a smooth sailing. In comparison to like Japanese, where while Russian have a lot of information, but it's all logically connected to stuff. Meanwhile, Japanese is just, okay, here is like 2000 kanjis, good luck, you just memorize them. Like, it's more robotic, it's more motoric. At least in my opinion. From the last time, I don't know how much you went into order for which mechanics you're using. I will be using mana pool for like a currency to summon towers. We haven't advanced a lot. Okay, let me close my window actually, it's a little colder. Okay, let's come back here. By the way, as while we're here, while I'm just talking and doing this stuff, I actually played a little of one of the best game ever made. Like, genuinely. Like, this game, guys, is like, oh, guys and girls, is the game which is genuinely I can point out and say, they don't make them like this anymore. And the game is Jagged Alliance 2. Jagged Alliance 2 is one of the greatest game ever made. And I'm kinda excited, but kinda scared that they're making a sequel. It will be an 4th or 5th time they're making Jagged Alliance 3. But Jagged Alliance 2 is amazing. I hope one day we will get a good successor for that game. If anyone played that game, please tell me. I will geek out about it. Oh my god, I love it. Good, don't good. Oh my god. Tower manager. Tower manager. Yep. Tower manager. Place tower. Mouse world. Oh my god, I just cannot get over the fact that we haven't gotten like a proper game like an Jagged Alliance in like 20 years. Yeah, I don't think Jagged Alliance were as crazy about it as Open XCOM. Oh, sorry, just an XCOM, original XCOM. I just so get used to calling it Open XCOM at this point, where some guy just got crazy, just like, okay, it's time to just throw a grenade and kill half of your team. But yeah, it's the Jagged Alliance is a meme generator in itself, yes. I'm so frustrated with how they get it so well in 1999. Oh my god. It's like what, 20 years ago. They got it so well with Jagged Alliance too. The player agency is just through the roof. You can do so much in that game, and you can play it in so many ways. And right now we not getting anything even close to that level. Like, why? What happened? Why can't we get the similar level of quality? Okay, I think yes, we need to use a new input system now. Oh god, I hate using Unity input system. I don't like it. It's too annoying. Well, Wasteland, the newest one, they're more of an like, yeah, I don't think any of them are anything close to Jagged Alliance. They're more of an RPG. You can say it's like, you know, even Fallout style RPGs. It's like, it's not a bad game in any sense of imagination, but like, it's definitely not what I would say, like, you know, a Jagged Alliance. I'm actually kinda curious, like, LMP input. I'm thinking about like making somewhat of a review of another game. I got really disappointed in release of BattleTech. I'm like, yes, I'm not saying I don't like the game, but it's like, it's such a wasted potential of what could have been such a big and nice comeback of a franchise, but it's kinda meh. Huh? Player? Oh my god, I have... Damn it. Wait, game input, player input, yes. Game input, player input. Good. Good. Oh, it's private, that's why it's not working. So now it should create towers. It's not doing anything. Why is it not doing anything? that log left LMB pressed. If I will start talking about all the disappointments in the game industry in last 10 years, we will be here all day. Okay, LMB pressed, so it is being pressed. Oh, I know why it's not working. Because I'm... Oh. Well, I'm not a big fan of 3D. I like the classic. Okay. So where should I even start? Okay. First of all, I should start with fixing this. Our manager. Oh, I know why it's get component in children. So, what's the problem with? What is the? Okay, I'm trying to remember which is a big disappointment in the last few years was for me. Honestly, the most stinging one, the one which really hurts me right now, is the genuine downfall of Dynasty Warriors games. I am extremely gigantic fan of Dynasty Warriors. It's ridiculous how much I loved Dynasty Warriors in like 2007, 8, 9. I played a lot of Dynasty Warriors. I played 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the problem is, I always seen Dynasty Warriors as something with actually a lot of potential. A lot of people look at Dynasty Warriors and they laugh. It's like, oh god, you just run around and press one button and everything dies. But actually there is a lot of things which Dynasty Warriors did which is like underappreciated. For example, Dynasty Warriors 4, specifically 4, 5 and somewhat even 6, they were really good at making something like an simulation of actual battlefield. You go around and you see an actual battle unwrapping, and some people can like perform some duties, and like you are a main character in the story, okay? But it doesn't mean that you need to be everywhere. Like, if you perform well enough, your allies can go around and like complete missions on themselves. And that was really fun. Like you feel like you are a part of a cog. You are a part of an actually living battlefield. But in like modern Dynasty Warriors, it's like it became borderline absurd how ridiculous it is. You get, if something needs to be done, if something has to be done, it must be done by you. No one can do that. Only you. To the absurd level of, if the historically strongest characters like Lubu is your ally and he is being attacked by some random dude, you must go and save him. Otherwise he's going to die. Because game is now done like this. It's like, if something is happening, you must be part of that. And it's like, it's not fun. It's like it loses its charm. Another problem is like, they like, I hate saying this, but Dynasty Warriors got dumped down. And this is a weird way to say it, because it's always been like a game where you press one button and everything dies, but like the Dynasty Warriors 4, you can die easily. You can get, if you play badly, you can get surrounded and you can get killed easily. But like right now, everything dies too fast, genuinely. And another problem is it's like nothing can do any actual damage to you, and when they do it, they just, it's pretty much a one shot most of the time. It's like there is no actual kind of scale of difficulty anymore. It's like it's either you're winning or you're losing. That's it. There is nothing in between anymore. Like there is no struggle. And another problem is like I could understand like in 2006 when I were playing Dynasty Warriors 4 that Dynasty Warriors 4 it's like they're going to get better. They're going to get more complex. They will introduce more systems. They will introduce something new. And it's like, yeah, they kinda did, but the problem is, it's like, yes, they introduced, like, you can craft your items and you can craft your weapons, but like, it doesn't matter really that much. Like, it's a matter of, I either annihilate everything with 2 button presses or with 1 button presses. And there is no sense of achievement when you do that. It's like, make me, even if like games can be fun when you become super overpowered, but it's fun if there is a journey between point I am absolute nobody to the point of I am God who just plow through the enemies, right? But like Dynasty Warriors doesn't have it anymore. Like even in Dynasty Warriors 4, like if you see Lu Bu or some other strong characters, you are supposed to run a lot of time. You are supposed to pick your stuff and run as fast as you can. It's not a thing anymore. Like it's like most of the time if you meet the Lu Bu for first time in those is in the modern Dynasty Warriors, it's like it's just a little more harder fight than average fight. It's like sure it's not as easy anymore, but it's like not that hard. Oh, Dynasty Warriors kinda disappoints me. It could have been so much better. We can... Okay, let's remove this. Oh my god, my rant actually killed concurrent viewers, everyone left. Oh my god, he's just sitting there and ranting about some stupid game nobody cares about. Bye. Dynasty Warriors 9 was so bad, it's ridiculous. It goes beyond just empty maps, empty battles. It's like it's fundamentally broken. Input callback. Wait. What is the Unity? Here. Callback context, not event handler. Callback context. Huh? Huh. New input system unit callback context. Input action. I am confused. Why can't I have access to the callback context? Huh? Input system. What using Unity Engine in why can't I not access? Huh? Wait, let me restart it. Maybe it's why is my Unity not showing the new input system? Player input. Maybe it's really the gameplay player input. Callback context. Using I think it was because the same name of the class had the same name as player input. That what caused an issue. Fine. If context dot phase started. Not equals return. So now it's going to be only when I press the button it will player gameplay player input bank player input LMB input. Okay, now if I press button, yes, and it doesn't double click it. Okay. Looks good to me. So I keep. Okay. Is my chat working or is it frozen? It's okay, I think it's working. Okay, that's done. We're creating. So now let's make somewhat of an UI. Cover action select Now we will have an ability to choose an action. We will say build tower. So we select the build tower and okay. What next?
Wing Commander.
Jesus. That's a video on the side, I'm sorry. Accidentally turned on some YouTube video. None place tower. So public void select action. Input action type. Input action type. Whoa, 11 people. Welcome everyone. So select action type. Current input. Input action type. Bam. So with that, if we select an input type, we will be able to swap between. So how do we? Okay, and we want to say there is public void cancel. Current input type equals none. So this way we will be able to cancel the placement of. If you press this button, we'll say player input, which current action. Wait, wrong. Player select. Huh? Select action? Seriously? Seriously? Huh. I keep forgetting that you cannot do enums in that thing. Ah, fine. Select action button UI. Public void on click. Input action action type to select. Serialize field. Gameplay tower management. Wait. Player input, game input. We will say it's namespace game input. On click, we'll say game play player input. start or input find object of type. Set select action type to select. Okay. But we have an issue that they are being placed under the UI, and that's an easy fix. If current Unity event Unity event system Unity event Unity events event tools get fine. Let me just Unity event current is over game object. Event system is pointer. No, how do I find? Event system current. Wasn't I ever trying to do event system that current? It's pointer over game object. Return. Fine, whatever. If it works, it works. That's important part. Okay. Now one more test. And what should I use instead of is pointer over game object game? Will be interpreted as any pointer and will return true if any pointer over game object. That can also check whether to gain pointer from a game object and meaning this correspond to either such a pointer. Check whether pointer is over the past negative is confirmed over game object. The true if the game prefers pointer enter event to be Smith can be involved via. Okay. However, that this method relies on state set up during UI event processing. This is a part of steps happen after the input processing, and the reasons will make it pull it from last frame. Fine. Who cares? For now, it's fine. We might come back to this later. If I come. Okay, it works. If it works, it works. Just to make sure, is chat alive or is the chat down? Because it suddenly became very quiet in the chat. So if I start the game now. Okay. 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 There. Okay. What I need to do is public void rnd input callback content. Okay. So if I wait. Okay. Then So now if I should be able to select, right? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Input action type selected. Okay. Cancelled. Okay. Why is selected this tower? Why am I not placing towers then? Mm-hmm. Okay. Why am I not placing towers? Game. This is why I don't like a new input system. It's like, it's such an obnoxious thing to test. It's like, why doesn't it work? I don't know. Like, it just genuinely just worked and suddenly it doesn't. Placing tower. Engine input system. Please. Huh? Never goes through. What? You. Okay, I'm. Performed? I am really not. Okay. Now it works fine. Okay, that's weird. But sure, if it works, it works. Fine. Done. Okay. Strange, why is the chat so silent all of a sudden? Input of action. Good. I can place new towers. Safe. What else can I do? Yeah. So if I can place towers. That's sure. Placing towers. Okay. This is simple, but it should work. What next? Okay. Okay. Let's just suddenly it became so quiet, you know? Okay. Economy first. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. First comes economy. Then we will look, yeah, economy. Then I will look into probably actually adding projectiles to the tower. So the actual projectiles and like multiple types of projectiles. And after that, some graphical representation. So yes, economy goes first. And my god. Okay. Technically speaking, if we operate on, let's do it super easy, we can do something like text mesh pro GUI. But that's really messy. Let's say public Unity event on value changes. Unity event integer. No. I'm not making multiplayer. But Lua, yes, I might be interested in working with Lua at some point. But I'm not really good with it. So when this changes, we will say mana count, mana pool count UI. TM Pro, text mesh Pro, text mesh Pro UI, text mesh Pro. Ow! Wait. Update mana pool count. Mana pool count. Update count. Actually, it must counter. Yeah. It might be not only mana pool count. It could be more than mana pool counter, but whatever. For now, let's. Invoke and value changes, void start, invoke current value, oh, text mesh pro, that text. Yeah. Wait, awake. Text mesh pro. Close get component. Okay. So I have a counter of mana. So when I kill the enemies, it can go up. Okay. Honestly. Hi. How are you doing, Akai? Is it going good? Is your thing going good? Text Mesh Pro, select gameplay player input. So it's all done. It's okay. Now I was here. Where were you? Okay. So if I build down, okay. So now enemy defeated. Okay. If he is defeated, it should be not a problem actually. It should be doable. It's a little confusing at first, but like it's because it's based on unfinished system, but it should be doable. Okay, so with that thing done, when he is defeated, the enemy, his mana should be. So let's say he has like an integer reward, like 25. We will say select action button UI, that's all and all mana pool. Yes, so I guess this thing will need to be done through the event I thought I should be doing it through. Because what I want to do is to make it. I can just simply say something like mana pool dot add blah blah add mana, you know, through making mana pool into like another static object, but I don't want to do it because there will be an issue with it. It's coupling directly my defeat state to the add mana, and I don't like it. So I want to do something else about it. How can I do it? You know what? Let's make a small break. I want something to snack upon, so it will be a small break. Where is my text? Break text. Stretch and snack break. Be right back. Okay. Ah! Okay. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I will give a good thought about this part in between the streams. And right now, what can we do right now? So the modular anime. Let's actually do a little of. We make projectiles. That can be an interesting problem to solve. Create empty. So the projectile manager will manage the projectiles on the scene. So when someone is shooting using projectiles, projectile manager will ensure that this projectile is, you know, traveling through space, stuff like this. Let's make a very simplified scene for testing. We will go and make and create, sorry. We will create a specific scene. Just for testing the tower versus one enemy. That's a good practice, I think, to maintain systems isolated from each other. So let's see, we can call it exactly this. And ins an tower versus enemy testing scene. Here we will directly say drop a tower and an enemy prefab. Right round of so yeah. We'll say the attack range is higher, so we can reach the enemy. And now we'll say create empty projectile. Actually, why not? Create folder managers. We have a projectile manager over here. Projectile manager. Apply. Okay, so now when the tower shoots the projectile, it should travel between tower and enemy. So let's make a projectile. Object to the object. Sprites. Capsule. Yes, let's make it capsule. It's like a bullet. Okay. Bullet projectile. And we will say it's red. Doesn't matter. There is. Okay. So this object will be traveling like this. Projectile and like I will have to. Yeah. Good for you, Steffi. It's a good thing that you figured it out. Create folder projectiles. We will have multiple projectiles, so let's create a projectile folder for prefabs. So so when it attacks over here, we'll say that serialize field game object projectile prefab And here we will say if projectile prefab not equals null, projectile attack, otherwise else direct attack. Direct attack just simply delivers the damage. Projectile attack will create projectile which travel through world. Transform T. Okay. Okay. So now here we will talk to projectile manager, which definitely going to be static instance. This is definitely one and only thing. Projectile manager instance. Projectile. Create projectile. Create projectile attack. Okay. This is who is shooting it. T is target and damage, and the projectile prefab. Generate method, and inside we will have this. Okay. The source of attack, target, damage, and projectile prefab. I think this should probably be encapsulated into one class dedicated for damage and projectiles and stuff like this. We will look into this later. So here we will have a list, public, just list of projectiles, wait, awake instance this projectiles equals new. So with this we will be able to say game object go equals instantiate projectile prefab go get component projectile yeah, there will be more stuff we will need to do because like our projectile might have a variety of you know, traveling speed, so yes, we will have to change it a little. It's okay, we will deal with it a little later. So projectile set target. 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 Projectile. What testing? I'm alive. Are you okay? Can you hear me? Source of attack. Target damage. Damage. Like this. Definition. Hey Steffi, can you hear me? Cool. Cool. And we will say tower that tower source of attack. Okay, source of attack. So we will say this source of attack, this target, this damage. And now, when we summon the thing, it should try to chase and so there will be float speed equals, I don't know, 5f. I don't know how much it should be, so let's set it as serialized field so we can change it. Then we will say transform that position plus equals transform that position minus target that position normalized multiplied by time, delta time and speed. Then we will say if distance vector 3 at distance between less than 0.1 f game object target get component enemy take damage. Okay. This should work now, honestly. This is all what I need to do. Let's make asset. Make damage 10. Enemy have much HP? Enemy data. Oh. We will have a problem that our enemy is not being initialized. That's okay. We will make it so he will be initialized. enemy test injector, something like this. Enemy test injector. So void start, maybe even on the awake. Serialize field, enemy data, and then we will say get component enemy init enemy data. Okay. Enemy data 150 HP. That's okay. So now we'll just say no move object. Oh, it should be fine. Okay, it's not fine. What's happening? Enemy. Oh, it wants enemy manager. Fine. In enemy manager. About we do something else. When we save this, we go into pins, essential, managers, main tower versus safe, enemy manager. Yes, let's stop this. And let's see what happens. Okay, same issue. So, okay. Enemy manager. Can I? Add enemy to the list. Public. Awake. Okay. So enemy test injector. We'll say start. Enemy manager instance, add enemy to the list, get component enemy. Let's see. Should work now, I guess. Two seconds. Project. Okay. But why is it spawning so many of them? Tower. Why not reset my timer? I'm not resetting my... Oh. I see. Reset timer.
So now why is it so inconsistent? Am I seeing stuff? Yeah, missing exception, I get it, that's fine. But, let's say... Oh, yes, I remember why. We were testing this. That's alright. So now... Why is it shooting so weird? I know why it's shooting so weird. Create projectile. Geo transform position. Source of attack transform position. This should.
Yay!
And after 15 shots, okay, make it a little more faster. It's destroyed. But if we make the attack speed much lower, man, we just really need to serialize this. It's going to throw an exception. Because our target will be destroyed while there is still projectiles on the scene. And that's fine, because we will just simply say projectile. If target equals null, self-destruct. I believe we have a problem. The target is a transform, and I believe transform is a little more tricky. Let's see. I like that. It's realized it, but still. Oh, I know what I need to do. Return. If not archive, set time to destroy projectile. Pretty much. Just destroy it outright, I think. Don't even... For now, let's just not... reinvent the wheel. Let's just make it simple. Just bang, 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 bang. And it's done. You see, and no errors. We cool. And the another point which we will need to do is like make. Give me 1 second. I just need to do something. Notepad. Let's make few notes. So I definitely need to make pool system for enemies and projectiles. Then what else? The event system for economy and everything else. Then what else? Selecting and upgrading. Oh yes, projectile. Damage projectile and damage container. But it deletes all projectile while they're in there. Less than 5 for a time. Yeah, it can be done. Yes, yes, yes. You're correct. Don Kun. It can be done. We will look into this. Let's even say it like, let the projectile finish its course trajectory before being destroyed. So pull system for enemies and projectiles, the event system for economy and everything else, the global callback event system. Then what else do I need? The spawn, the stage event system for spawning enemies. Okay, projectile damage container, AOE damage, aura damage, multi enemy strike, shade lightning. What else can we do? AOE damage, aura damage, multi enemy strike. Oh yes. Selecting priority. Target priority. That's an important part. Yeah, actually I'm going to be taking break soon too. So we are finishing now. So Steffi, you're leaving right on time. Projectile damage container. Okay. I think this is a good list of things I need to think about. Yes, dot damage. Good advice. Dot damage. Traps / mines. Aggressive enemies, enemy types, flying, invisible, buffs, I guess. Our upgrades, yeah, enemy stun. / debuffs. Yeah, nobody needs graphics. It's not here. See? That's it. It's not even at the end of the list. It's an illusion. Optical illusion. Selecting target. Don't be naughty. Anyway, I think I will be done for tonight. I'm really tired. I should probably go sleep now. Thank you everyone for showing up. That was a great stream, and I'm sorry that I'm not performing as well as I should be, but I hope I'm getting back on track. Anyone? So, good night everyone. See you next time.